Suits didn't just make its cast recognizable, it changed the way they were seen and what was expected of them afterward. Because when a show runs long enough, success stops being momentum. It becomes identity. For 9 seasons, these actors lived inside sharp dialogue, tailored suits, and professional certainty. But when the series ended, not everyone stepped forward the same way. Careers accelerated. Public perception hardened. And for some, the role they played became the role they had to escape. So what really happened to the cast of Suits after fame arrived, and the firm finally closed its doors? This is the story of where they came from, what the series gave them, and how everything changed once the nameplate came down. We begin with the face of the firm, Gabriel Macht. Before Suits, Macht had been working steadily for years. Film roles, television appearances, and a reputation for intensity defined his early career. He was experienced, capable, and respected, but not yet iconic. Then came Harvey Specter, confidence without apology, precision without hesitation, a character defined by control. Macht embodied Harvey so completely that the role fused with his public image. The show's success turned him into a symbol of competence and authority, season after season. But long-running success comes with a cost. After Suits concluded, Macht stepped back from acting almost entirely. Rather than capitalize immediately on fame, he chose distance, focusing on family, personal projects, and selective involvement behind the scenes. The choice surprised many, but it clarified something else. Today, Gabriel Macht is remembered almost inseparably from Harvey Specter. A role so complete it didn't demand a follow-up, it set a boundary. From authority, the story shifts to ascent through Patrick J. Adams. Before Suits, Adams worked steadily in television and theater. He was known for intelligence and emotional accessibility, but had not yet carried a series. As Mike Ross, Adams portrayed brilliance under pressure, a character built on speed, insecurity, and the fear of being exposed. The role elevated him quickly, but it also framed expectations. After leaving Suits before its final seasons, Adams made a deliberate choice to step away from long-term television. He pursued theater, limited series, and projects that allowed for reinvention rather than repetition. Sudden recognition didn't trap him, but it forced him to choose what came next carefully. Today, Adams is remembered as the heart of Suits, the character who proved that intelligence alone isn't power. Belonging is. No journey from Suits reshaped public life more dramatically than Meghan Markle's. Before the series, Markle was working consistently as an actress, appearing in television and film while building a steady career. She was professional, visible, and still climbing. As Rachel Zane, Markle portrayed ambition paired with vulnerability. Her character grew from support staff to legal professional, mirroring the show's broader themes of earned legitimacy. Then fame arrived in a way no script could prepare for. What followed wasn't a career pivot, it was a life transformation. After Suits, Markle stepped away from acting entirely as her public role shifted from performer to global figure. Her visibility expanded beyond entertainment into culture, media, and international attention. The transition wasn't gradual. It was absolute. Today, Markle is remembered less as a former television actress and more as a symbol of how fame can escape its original context entirely. A reminder that sometimes success doesn't just open doors, it removes the room altogether. From transformation, the narrative turns to precision through Sarah Rafferty. Before Suits, Rafferty had built a strong resume across television and theater. She was dependable, versatile, and respected, but often peripheral. As Donna Paulson, she became essential: timing, intuition, emotional intelligence. Donna wasn't a lawyer, but she was power. Rafferty's performance turned support into authority, earning one of the show's most devoted followings. But iconic supporting roles come with a trade-off. After Suits, Rafferty continued acting across television and film, but without chasing a replica of Donna's success. Her work emphasized craft over centrality. Today, Rafferty is remembered as the character who never needed a title to run the room. A performance that proved influence doesn't require formal power, just command. The story then turns to the show's most complex evolution, through Rick Hoffman. Before Suits, Hoffman was a working character actor. He appeared in film and television for years, often cast as tension rather than resolution. As Louis Litt, he became both: insecurity, ambition, need. Hoffman turned volatility into depth, transforming Louis from antagonist to emotional centerpiece over time. The role brought visibility, but also risk. Playing vulnerability, this openly meant being remembered for it. After Suits, Hoffman continued working selectively, often in roles that allowed distance from the emotional exposure Louis required. Today, he is remembered as the soul of Suits' internal conflict. A character who proved growth doesn't arrive cleanly, it arrives honestly. What Suits revealed is something television rarely acknowledges. Long-running success doesn't always free actors. Sometimes it fixes them inside roles audiences never stop expecting. Fame becomes stability, and stability becomes a boundary. The cast of Suits didn't share one outcome. They shared one experience. Years of consistency, years of recognition, years of being known for who they played. Some stepped away, some redefined themselves, some carried the weight into entirely new lives. The series didn't just launch careers, it shaped identities. And if this story stayed with you, it's because Suits wasn't the only show that changed its cast forever. Other series carried the same weight. Some never put it down. Those stories are waiting in the playlist, because some legacies don't end when the final episode airs. They continue long after the office lights go out.